Yes. Okay, wait. It's about to say I'm live. Yes. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Tonight's just gonna be a chill, just chatting stream. And also just explaining how I felt yesterday. Cause, oh boy, yesterday was a day to say the least. Yeah, hopefully more people join soon. But if not, I can make this another Mario Kart World stream. Oh shoot. Yeah, I guess I have to wait for people to join. Okay, well it says there's 2 watching, so I'm sure people will join soon. So I guess I have an excuse to just. Oh yeah. Do you guys see my subscriber count? 360 subscribers. Yes. 360. 360. No scope. Like, I don't care if that's an old meme. Look, this is crazy, okay? Just look at that, okay? And reminder, I reached 300 subscribers.
Alright.
Just 2 days ago. On Christmas Eve. Which means, within 2 days, I've already made it halfway to 400 subscribers. And it's all because of one video. My most popular video. Yeah, this has been blowing up. It's going viral now. Like, look at this. Look at all the recent comments on this. This video is just blowing up for some reason. And yeah, it was popular before, but now it's especially blowing up. Which means more subscribers, more views, more people want to subscribe. So it's just crazy that I've already surpassed. I'm already over halfway to 400 subs, guys. That is insane. Hey, Pyro. Hey, Pyro, welcome. Just talking about my subscriber count. And how, dude, because literally, reminder, I hit 300 subs on Christmas Eve, which was 2 days ago, and now I'm at 360. So at this rate, I'm gonna hit 400 by the end of the year. I'm probably gonna make it to 400. I'm probably gonna make it to 400 within the next 2 days, which is crazy to say. But dude, if this has happened, if this has happened so fast, then I can only imagine what it will be like in a few days or even a week. Like, dude, I can't believe I'm already getting close to 400 subscribers. That is insane. Like, it's growing so big so fast. don't, okay. I know y'all have a dirty mind. Please don't. Anyways, it's just crazy. Damn. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It says there's 4 people watching it. The other 3 aren't typing in the chat. So you know what? I'ma just notify them real quick. No. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Bro expert lurking. Hey Sonic Reaver. Hey. But yeah, oh yeah, and I've seen this fucking Coke AI commercial. It's just terrible. I saw where Toon flips him off Dan.
Fuck you, Coke.
Yes. Yes, W Tune, bro. Thank you. Dude, I can't even watch this. It's just terrible, man. I can't even watch it. Like I really can't watch it. You know what? This should be the thumbnail. They have the audacity to use the tagline "Real Magic." Look at this shit. They have the audacity to use the tagline "Real Magic." Real magic, yeah. Bullshit. Come on, dude. What a fucking joke. That's still good. I'm still not letting that go. Oh, yeah. Man, yeah. Anyways, I already talked about it on Discord and everything, but for those. But, you know. AI. Facts. I'm pinning that. But yeah, I already talked about it on Discord last night. And you know, I wish I could say I was feeling a bit better, but the truth is I'm kind of just not. But yeah, basically, you know, look, looking back, this is just a good example of me. Just this is a clear sign to never trust your brain past 9 p.m. because this is just my messages from last night. But you know what? At the same time, I still feel sad throughout the day. So, this is just a personal battle I have to fight. Yeah, anyways, I talked about it on Discord last night. But basically, Christmas yesterday, yeah, does Discord have a server I can download all the current Sonic episodes in 1080p? I remember there used to be one, but I think I don't know. Because I remember there used to be one, and I was in it, but I just don't remember the name of it. So I don't know if it's still around. Because I left that server a long time ago. Hey, fish. But yeah, I'm just gonna be explaining a few things. And just really explaining why I was pushed over the edge yesterday. So here we go. Yeah, I talked about it on Discord yesterday. And you guys know my mental health hasn't been the best for quite a while. Like even last year, I was just mentally not feeling it. And so I want to drag it on too much, but basically, Christmas, it's funny, because I would always look forward to Christmas as a kid. That was the one day out of the entire year that I look forward to the most, besides my birthday. But you know, no, besides my birthday, Christmas was the only day out of the entire year that I look forward to the most. And now it's like, well, my birthday, birthdays are just a mixed bag overall, and Christmas is just depressing. And I didn't like Christmas this year at all. I really didn't. I just really did not like Christmas this year, man. I was just depressed the entire day. And it sucks. It really does suck. You know, uh, for those who watch the stream back when it's done, you guys can probably just rewind to this part and just see how I'm feeling. Because, there's no one in the chat right now. Well, there's two people watching, so I'm pretty sure some are still listening. But even if no one's here, that's fine. This is just for me to get my thoughts out and just explain everything. But yeah, basically, yesterday on Christmas, I was just very sad for some reason. Like even though I tried to be happy, my thought process, I just, it's like I try to be happy. I want to be happy every day, but for some reason, I just can't. It's like, it's like I just can't. It's like I'm not allowed to be happy, and so it's just, it's just been rough, man. And since it was Christmas, I obviously tried to be happy yesterday. I got Mario Kart World. I got Switch 2. I got to play Mario Kart World for the first time. And don't get me wrong, that's a fun game. But at the same time, you know, I just for the whole day, I just felt sad on the inside because this entire year has been a mess. And we are okay. Well, that's good to know you guys are here. But also, Jem wanted to know what was going on. Jem was in my stream yesterday, and so you know, just in case, I just kind of want. I just kind of want him to. I just wanted to make sure, he knew more about the situation because, who's offering support and everything, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here as well. But yeah, basically, you know, Mario Kart World yesterday. Basically, I got the Switch 2. Everything's good, right? But no, it's like, even though Mario Kart World is a fun game, I don't really get that much, I guess, enjoyment out playing video games. Not like I don't like video games. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm just not a gamer. I'm just not a hardcore gamer, dude. I'm just not a hardcore gamer, you know what I mean? And so it's like, it's fun, but it's like, it's something I'll gradually just kind of forget about. And then we go to how I'm feeling on the inside, mentally. My brain was just a mess because, the whole day I was just thinking, I just kept getting these sad thoughts for no reason. I know I keep getting these sad thoughts. It's because I'm depressed. And, it's funny because for the longest time, I kind of just had this, this mindset was kind of just not really like, basically, I just kind of got, Because, growing up, I just got, I felt like I was normal. I felt like there was nothing wrong with me. But as I got older and I became a teenager, everything just started getting more and more stressful. And it just fucked me up. And so it's like, I just, basically my brain is a mess, okay? I just have a messed up brain. And so, even when I have, even when I have almost no reason to be sad, my brain still feels sad because of all the bad things that happened in the past, which have just culminated into just one big clusterfuck in my mind. And it's really starting to take a toll on me. Because of all the bad things that happened this year, this year has just not been good, man. And so it just took an effect on me all day. It was just killing me inside. So I had to talk about it on Discord. I just had to get it out. And I was like, I couldn't wait for Christmas to be over. Because the truth is, I kind of hate Christmas now. And I hate to say that. But I kind of hate Christmas now. Because all it is just a reminder of everything bad that's happening here. Really, that's every holiday, to be honest. I don't enjoy any holiday. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't care for Thanksgiving. And Christmas is just stressful. Literally. In the morning, when I woke, literally yesterday morning, Christmas morning, when I woke up, I just felt stressed. It was like I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to get out of bed. And so, but after, after I opened my presents, I felt a little better for a little bit. But then the entire rest of the day, I just felt stressed. Hey, losers, just came back from my second showing of the new movie. I'm sorry about that, Sponge dude. It's fine, man. It's a bad time, isn't it? Damn, I'm real sorry I came like that. Then I'll see myself out. No, wait, no, please, it's okay. It's okay, okay, look. Okay, no, please. Okay, I've been trying to take, look, I need silly stuff to take my mind off. I need silly stuff to take my mind off of all this for a bit. So, I don't care, it's fine. We joke all the time. It's good. But what I'm saying is just, I just have a messed up brain sometimes. And so, every holiday that comes around, it just feels like the vibes just feel fake to me for some reason. The happiness just feels artificial. It doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel real. All it is, it just feels forced. That's the real word I'm trying to look for. The happiness around the holidays feels forced. And so, I guess that's why I really just don't. That's why I don't really care for Christmas anymore. And I know people say this all the time. And hell, even I was getting annoyed by it a few days ago. Because I was like, we get it, we get it. Christmas doesn't feel the same. Yeah, we got older. No shit. But no, it really is true. Like, Christmas just really doesn't feel the same. And honestly, yeah, we're getting older. Life sucks. But at the same time, it really is also just just society and how, it's just, it's just how society has been the past few years, and it's all a mess. It's all a mess. A gem, are you still here? I still like it, just lost its magic, honestly. Gem, are you still here? I really hope you didn't actually leave, okay? It was not, okay, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I promise it's not your fault. Okay, it's bad timing. You didn't know. Okay, it's not your fault. If anything, it's more than my fault. Well, no, okay. It's not anyone's fault. It's just bad timing. But you know, self-deprecation. Have fun. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I still tried. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Honestly, I get what you're saying. Probably like I still try to feel Christmas spirit, but for some reason, I just couldn't. And, I really did get annoyed at people saying, "Oh, Christmas doesn't feel the same because all it does is make me less excited for the holiday." But when the actual day came, I just felt so stressed out. I've been stressed too, but not exactly for the same reason. Reasonable scenes in this where we get so hate and hostile hate for little to no reason. Yeah, people just have a bias towards modern SpongeBob, and that's a whole other thing I can get into. But I don't feel like it right now. But yeah, that sucks. It really does. Yeah, back to how I'm feeling. Okay, right now I would say I am doing. I would say I'm doing okay, but you guys probably wouldn't believe me. But no, really, I am like. Okay, it's like I'm doing okay. But throughout the day, I have these constant mood swings. My brain is like a switch. It turns off and on, and it decides when it wants to be. It just decides when it wants to be sad. So, it's just that. I guess that's the whole thing. I just been depressed about life in general and just society and just how Christmas just doesn't feel the same anymore. As cliche as that sounds. I talked about it on Discord yesterday. See this? Yeah, see, this was me. I was trying to be happy for you guys, but really, I was just stressed in the morning. And then when it came to the nighttime, I was like, oh, I can't wait for Christmas to be over because my day was just so shitty. I couldn't wait for Christmas to end. And yeah. See this message right here. I have hope. I have some hope that things will get better in 2026. But at the same time, I have this fear that things will just get worse every year until we just eventually devolve into nothing but just, just, till we just devolve into just a state of just nothing. Like we're nothing, just taken seriously anymore, and just everything is just messed up. So I see people use the celebrity they don't like as an actual reason to hate movie she's barely in. Yeah, I saw that too. I get it. A lot of people don't care for Ice Spice. And, I don't care for her too. Like I just don't care for Ice Spice. But also, I feel like the hate for the if you're hating the movie just for her being in it, that's just unfair. But anyways, yeah. Like I said before, I'm a pessimist. I can be a pessimist. So I just think everything has the ability to go wrong all the time, even when even when that doesn't really happen. But I just have this constant fear of everything can go wrong. But I am trying to go into 2026 with an open mind, and just just because having hope going into a year having hope is better than having no hope at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. And like I said before, like I've considered going to therapy like multiple times. I've considered going to therapy multiple times these past few months. Like no joke. But it's like it's just I can't afford it right now. It's like I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to just tell my family about what I'm going through. But I might have to do it sooner or later because I don't know how long I can just keep these thoughts just bottled up inside. Because like Toon Central said, let everything out. You don't have to bottle up anymore. But you know what I'm gonna do? So earlier today, like in the morning when I just woke up, I said to myself in my head, on New Year's, I'm just gonna cry my eyes out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cry, and then I'll feel better. Well, not better, just but I'll just get the weight off my shoulders from everything that happened this entire year, and I just leave it behind, once and for all. But yeah, oh yeah, there's sorry about the background noise, guys. Oh yeah, honestly trying my very best to be as positive as I can towards the movie. And I really like Scorpion. Sure, it has flaws, but all Spider movies have flaws. Some small, some big. That is very true. That is true. That is true. That is true. That's very true, man, and I agree with you. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the background noise. You really can't do anything about it. Okay, let's stop. But yeah, like I said on New Year's, I said this in my head. I said it to myself in my head. Oh yeah, Power, you kind of yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched Shift of Square yet, but I feel like people should at least give it a chance. But yeah, anyways, I said this to myself earlier in the morning when I woke up. I was like, you know what? On New Year's Eve, I'm just gonna cry my eyes out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cry on stream. Well, not on stream. I'm just gonna cry my eyes out in my bed and just let everything out. Because in my mind, a good cry solves everything. Am I crazy? Because in my mind, I was like, a good cry solves everything. you know? And it kind of like this message. Explore new horizons. Kind of like this. Quick and simple mod management with I guess crying does solve your problems after all. No, you cannot say that. Anyways, but no, seriously. Like my mindset was just, I can just cry, and I can just cry everything out, and then I'll feel okay. Not better, but I'll at least feel okay. Because a good cry can just a good cry. Like I'm speaking from experience. A good cry has helped me before. There's just been some nights where I just cry my eyes out, and it does help. It does help. You know, but at the same time, it's like, how long is that gonna last? How long is that gonna help me until I actually have to get help? Because, you know, like I said before, I have considered going to therapy, but it's like I don't know if I'm ready to. I don't know if I'm ready to let my family know about it. about what I'm going through, and I just can't afford it right now. But I know one day I'm just gonna have to get. Just, I know one day, even if it's just one time, I think it wouldn't hurt to try out therapy, even if it's just one time. Sometimes better little alteration wasn't your feeling. Yeah, that too. Honestly, like I said, a good cry has helped me before, and honestly, it could probably help me more than therapy can. But it's like you know, therapy. It depends on some. You just need to have a good therapist. You just need to have a good therapist. That's all. Because obviously, you know, I think this is what I need. I just need a good therapist, and then I'll be fine. And it's like, I just don't know if I'm ready for therapy. Therapy. I'm like, guys, tell me, guys, tell me, is my situation really that serious? Well, the fact that I'm even asking you guys if my situation is that serious proves that I actually need help. Oh, okay, well, I was okay, no, but I was like, no, because I was like, man, is my situation really that serious that I should need to go to therapy? I'm like, geez, I'm like, is my brain really that messed up? And I'm like, you know, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to go say, I'm definitely keeping it in my head. I'm definitely keeping it back in my mind. And if things get worse, then I will actually, well, honestly, you know what? It's Toon Central said it best. Toon Central said it best. Essentially, just tell someone unless you do something risky that can lead to consequences. It's never too late. I shouldn't have to wait until it gets worse to go to therapy. It's just, I'm just scared, man. I'm very scared. It's just, I don't know if therapy will actually work for me. Like I said, I just need a good therapist, but that could also be hard to find. So it's just, I don't feel like taking the risk right now. But right now, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. We'll just have to see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens, man. Some people are spitting facts. Yeah, that's true. Very true for expert. But yeah, like I said before, I'm taking a huge break from social media starting next week. And hey, if that doesn't work, then I will actually, consider going to therapy. And, because, this whole thing doesn't work out. And, I will actually consider going to therapy. So, this might be a bad take, but therapy is not a really good option. Good options, people close to you and people you trust, like family members, even best friends. You might be right. Honestly, it's like, man, because like I said, it's like, man, is my situation really that serious that I need to go to therapy for it? And I don't know. But I feel like the best thing I can do right now, I feel like I just feel like I'm just grateful that I have you guys and my family. But I'm sure you guys can all relate not being able to talk about. I know you guys can relate to being afraid to talk about. I know you guys can relate to being afraid to talk with family members about certain things, and that's the situation I'm in right now. So it's just, But I am glad I have you guys to talk to and just spill everything out to. No, I'm just glad I'm just glad I have you guys with here. I can't talk, guys. I'm just glad I have you guys here with me, man. I'm just glad to have you guys around. And like I said, you guys don't have to worry about me too much. Okay, I won't. It would. I highly doubt it will ever get to the point where I like. I don't think it will ever get to the point where you guys have to worry about me hurting myself or anything like that. But if it does, then I'll like actually get help. Yeah, I'll tell family members and I'll actually like get help. Grateful you're still around. I hope I'm helping you feel at least a little better, Sponge Dude. Thanks, man. And honestly, this does make me feel better, just talking to you. Just talking to all of you guys. And I'm just glad to see you back, Sonic Creeper. And I really hope you're doing well. I really do. I hope all of you are doing well. But yeah, I guess. Oh yeah. one more thing. There's this stigma that's been going around, and it doesn't relate to me. This doesn't really relate to me at all. It's just this stigma that's going around that really annoys me, and it's the fact that people act like just because people act like rich people can't have mental health problems just because they have a lot of money and they're famous. And people's mindset is just, oh, they have access to therapy. They're rich. They can do whatever they want. It's not that simple. It is really not that simple. Okay, I need to make this clear because not a lot of people understand this. Depression is a mental illness. Okay, it is not something that you can just fix with money. Don't get me wrong. Money can help with a lot of things, but mental health is not one of them. Only you have the ability to improve your mental health. Only you. It's just sad without Skylar and BMD. Need BMD back. Dude. I miss BMD. Man, I miss BMD. Honestly, I kind of forget Skylar existed. But yeah, I remember him too. I remember talking to him in Pyro back in 2021. It's just, he seems like a cool guy. And I hope one day that you will return to class crew, Sonic Reaper, along with Jem. Because even though, I still talk to Jem on YouTube, but, he hasn't, actually joined back on the class crew. He hasn't, he just hasn't joined back in. He hasn't joined back in yet, so, yeah. But yeah, Bro Expert left for a while and then came back. And, obviously BD's gone. And, it's just... I completely understand why BMD left. Even though it was sad to see him go, it's completely understandable. I just hope he's doing well, man. I just hope he's doing good for himself, and he's just... I just hope he's doing good. I hope he's doing good for himself. But yeah, back to what oh yeah, back to like the main topic. Back to the topic I was talking about. You know, people just have this. People just have this. For some reason, people, especially on Twitter, have this mindset that, oh, just because you're depressed, or well, just because you're rich, you can't have any mental health problems. You're not allowed to feel depressed. And it's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Are you actually, are you serious? Like, are you actually brain dead? Because that has to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, no joke. That might actually be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Because once again, money can ease, money can ease the pain, but money will not solve everything. It will not fix how broken you are inside. And I know this. I know from experience that money does not make you feel. The money does not affect how you feel on the inside. Like, sure, it can make you feel better. You can buy things that will make you feel better, but in the end, when it comes down to just you and your mind, it is a battle that money cannot fix, cars can't fix, a house can't fix. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that like these people are just. It's just sad that money is just brainwashed so many people. And look, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I hate money, oh, money is worthless. I'm just saying, I'm just laying out some, I'm just saying what's the truth. Because, the money has just brainwashed a lot of these people into thinking, oh, if I was rich, all these problems would just magically go away. If I had money, I wouldn't even be depressed. That's not how it works. At all. Take Robin Williams, for example. Take Robin Williams. First of all, rest in peace. But, even though he was rich and he was, one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood, he still took his own life. And that just goes to show that just because you're rich or famous doesn't mean that you don't have mental health problems. It doesn't mean that it just fixes everything. It doesn't fix what's going on inside your head. Because the truth is, money is not everything. It is not. Okay? Despite what people try to tell you, money is not everything. Okay? It is not. Despite what these people on social media want you to believe, money is not everything. It will not help you feel better mentally. It may help you buy things that make you feel better in the moment. But, months pass and you're like, this shit doesn't help at all. All it does is honestly, it actually adds more problems. Cause you're like, damn, have access to all this, yet I still just feel empty inside. Being just like an understanding, trustworthy dude, not to mention who's one of the funniest to talk to online. Same, man. Like, dude. Like, honestly, BME was one of the nicest people I've met online. He was the nicest dude I've met online. Like, he didn't bother anyone. He was just chill. And he was just, it was so fun to talk to him. that's why I'm sad that he's gone. But at the same time, I completely understand why he left. Because social media is just getting more depressing every day. Twitch is a big dystopia that's better to ignore than to engage with. Facts. That is facts. Which is why I'm so glad I'm deleting it next week when I take my big break. And when I do delete it, I am never reinstalling it ever again. I will not reinstall it. That'll be it. Because Twitter is cancer, dude. Twitter is hell. Twitter absolutely sucks. It's like a bird between Flippy. Yeah, man. I know Flippy has said it before, but D really just felt like the heart and soul of the classic crew. It was just like, when we think of the classic crew, just when I think of the classic crew, he's pretty much like one of, if not the first member that comes to mind, because he was just that important. He was just that important to like just the integrity of the entire. He was just that important. And it's just he was literally like one of the top members on this chat. The four horsemen of the classic crew: me, Flippy, Power, and BMD. Literally, the four of us. We were the four. We were the main pioneers of the classic crew. In my mind, we paved the way for more members joining, and we really just built this entire group chat. Because in the beginning, it really was just the four of us, and Fishpace joined in, and then Ruben, and then it's just crazy, man. So it's just crazy that he's gone, and it's so weird. Oh God, not Mr. Doc. But do you do something? Yeah, it was not very good. All I'm gonna say is that, well, I'm just gonna say in chat. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is I can't really say it on YouTube because the censor's here. But all I'm gonna say is that Doc did some really, this not even inappropriate, just disgusting things that really shouldn't have been done, and that's why we don't talk to him anymore. But, anyways, yeah. Well, okay, we're back. Things involving minors. I mean, yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, he was. He was friends with like pedophiles, so like I guess I think, yeah, because like he like I remember he like defended a pedo or something, and then I don't know, the whole situation is just a fucking mess. It was a year ago, so my memory isn't the best, but either way, Doc was just, he was just a fucking weirdo, and I'm just glad we just don't have contact with him anymore. Because he really did, he just went, he just crossed the line. He really just crossed the boundaries of what was said here. Like, don't get me wrong, we've said some weird stuff, but he just took it way too far. He had no censorship at all. Didn't. He just didn't like. He just didn't care. Who was the pedo? I don't remember. I don't remember the name. Wait, no. Oh, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, once again, this was a year ago, so my memory isn't the best. I remember Doc was friends with him. It's just messed up. But, anyways, that's all. That's all I had to say on that situation. But yeah, anyways, oh yeah, I was just talking about like the whole, yeah, about that. Oh yeah, just once again, you know, despite people on social media may tell you, money isn't everything. Money can't fix everything. Money. I was gonna say money does my happiness, but people use that quote wrong. It's like money doesn't buy happiness, but being. Let me look it up. Money doesn't buy happiness, but quotes. What's the best quote I could use for this? Honestly, I don't really see a lot of good quotes. But it was like, oh, money can't buy happiness, but what's the best quote for this? Jesse DP, that name sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I've heard of him before. It's just, I feel like I heard of him before. You know what? I'm just gonna make my own quote. Oh, freak. I will just make my own quote. Okay? I'll just base it off the whole money can't buy happiness thing. Okay. Him talking me to SpongeBob Galaxy server. Oh, I remember I was in that server. Yeah, we were in that server. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot about this Jesse DVI, but yeah, I do remember the SpongeBob Galaxy server. I just wasn't that active in it. So I'm pretty sure Pyro knows more about the story than I do. But here's my own quote. I guess what I'm trying to say is that money you know what? I guess that's the best quote. Money can't buy happiness, but poverty can't buy anything. I don't know. I still want to make my own quote. How about this? money can't buy happiness, but it will ease the pain for a little while. How about that? I think that is a good quote. Because even though it can't buy happiness, it will definitely make you feel better for a little while. But again, it won't help. It won't fix all your problems. I think that's the best quote. I think I just made a good quote right there. When Jesse TV got caught, he deleted and left the internet. Still has contact with them. Wait, he still has contact with. So you mean Doc still has contact with them to this day? Fuck, man. Yeah, I just made up a great quote. Money can't buy happiness, but it can ease pain for a little while. But still, it can't fix all your problems. So, yeah. And that's all I have to say about this whole situation. And it's like, I don't care for Kai Cenat, but honestly, all the every response to him opening up to his mental health was horrible, especially on Twitter. Like, once again, I don't care for Kai, but like, people were just mocking him, just doing the worst. But what more can I expect from Twitter, honestly? Honestly, I'm not surprised. But it still sucks that mental health just isn't taken seriously. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that situation, The whole rich people can't do the whole mindset people have of, rich people can't be depressed. So stupid. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Oh, and of course we have, yay, sponge boomers. My favorite. Does Jesse have any other platforms? I don't know. I hope not. I really hope he doesn't. With the same opinion with these buffoons. Holy man. Dude, like, we get it. It's been 21 years since the first movie came out. Get over it. Holy shit. Damn, like, can you guys honestly believe the first movie is 21 years old? That's crazy. This movie is old enough to drink. So I guess that scene of so I guess the scene of SpongeBob and Patrick getting drunk off ice cream hits different now. Man. Honestly, just talking with you guys, season 10 is about to be 10 years old. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Season 11 is about to be 9 years old. And season 12 is about to be 8 years old. Oh, no. Dude, season 9 will be 11 years old. Oh. Post sequel will be 11 years old. What the hell is happening? Dude, honestly, I miss season 10. It was such a resurgence for the show. Even though 9B started the renaissance, but season 10 was when they fully got back on track. It's where Steven Hillenburg returned, and it was just a good time to be in the SpongeBob community, and I miss it. But yeah. Season 13 is 5 years old. Oh. Yikes. And you know, I made this channel on January 20th, 2022. So in a month, it will be 4 years since I made this channel. How was 2022 4 years ago? I just, I just don't understand how that is a real thing I can say. But honestly, guys, I just enjoy chatting with you guys. And honestly, chatting with you guys made me feel a little bit better. Like I'm honestly, like I honestly mean that. Chatting with you guys honestly made me feel better. So thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Send a DVD for that season to be on sucks so hard. Yeah, it's just the same thing. I'm like, let me look it up. SpongeBob season 13 DVD opening. They use like the same. Ugh. Use the same thing. The same. Yeah, they use this stupid. They use this stupid thing, and it looks the same on season 12, season 13, season 14. Literally, they all look the same, and it pisses me off, bro. Yeah, 14 and 15 have the same. Yeah, season 15 has the same one as well, and they're probably gonna use the same for season. I can't talk. And they're probably gonna use the same for season 16. But there's going to be doing it. That sucks. That's why I'm gonna make my own menus. That's why I'm gonna make my own Blu-rays for those seasons with actual menus. Honestly, I hope you do it. Honestly, I think you can make a better one. You can definitely make a better one. Season 12 to these people without the sauce, for real, man. It feels bad, man. It sucks. It really does. It's just Nickelodeon. They just haven't been trying. They haven't been trying for like the past decade, honestly. But like, it's becoming even more so every year. It's just nonsense. Like as a company, I will not be supporting them ever. They're Nickelodeon sucks as a company. But we all know that. But you know, it just sucks how much they've gone downhill. But you know, we're not here to talk about that. It's just sad. You know. But yeah, I just wanted to point out. Oh yeah, I also have to point out once again. Guys, I literally just reached 300 subscribers 2 days ago on Christmas Eve. Literally, I made a post about it. I hit 300 subscribers 2 days ago. And now I'm at 363 subscribers. Literally, when I woke up, I was at like 330 something. But now it just keeps going up. And now I'm over halfway to 400, which is crazy. And it's all because of this video right here. It keeps blowing up and it keeps going viral. People keep commenting on it. And sure, it was popular before, but now more people are commenting on it, which means the algorithm keeps recommending it, which is getting more popular, getting more views, and which means more people are subscribing to the channel. Which is why my subscriber count is going up so quickly. So guys, just don't think it's subbots. Okay, I have literally never used subbots in my life. I don't even know how to use subbots. I literally don't know how any of that works. This is all just legit. Okay, this is all just this is just what happens. Nick does suck his company. Nick relived fairly otter. Yeah. And they also grilled the Loud House, which we all know is terrible. Yeah, and then Nick being grilled, Nick being in position but not change your heart. Like, bruh. Like, come on. That episode is actually so fucking disgusting. Like, no joke. That is the worst episode of children's show I've ever watched. Say what you want about certifiable superstar from Fairly Odd Parents, and the worst episode of SpongeBob you can think of. Those are masterpieces compared to that episode. I would rather watch the worst episodes of SpongeBob 100 times over than watch Change Your Heart ever again. Loud House sucks. Fuck Loud House. All my homies hate Loud House. Is Chloe bad but sexual assault? Perfectly okay, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works in Nickelodeon. But I'm not surprised because, we had Chris Savino, John Kay, and Dan Schneider, you know. And then they kept it around until, they all got caught. So I'm not surprised. What shows Change Your Heart from? Loud House. It's from the Loud House. And basically it's just I don't even want to say it out loud. I'm just gonna look it up just to see how this just look at the synopsis. Wait, no. Okay, so basically okay, why is it so hard to get the synopsis of this episode? Why is okay, no, I don't even care. All it is just I can't believe I'm about to go on the fucking Wild House Wiki, but I just want to show you guys how disgusting it is. Just well, there's nothing. Because, none of the descriptions want to say what the episode actually is about. But basically, it's about one of the sisters. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care who her name is. It's about it's about like the oldest sister trying to win the affection of Lincoln's best friend, Clyde. And it's just, it's a 17-year-old and an 11-year-old. You can see how you can see how fucked up that is. Dude. Dude. I would rather watch Squid Baby than a Loud House episode. Despite how disturbing the episode is in its own way. Yes, I'm going that far. I don't care. Nothing can beat Change Your Heart. Nothing can beat how actually disgusting that episode is. Squid Baby made me more disgusting on uh Squid Baby made me more disgusting on cartoony level. But Change Your Heart is when we're discussing on a personal level. Like, nothing from SpongeBob has ever made me feel genuinely uncomfortable. Like, despite how bad Squid Baby is, that episode doesn't really make me feel uncomfortable. It just makes me feel like, it just makes me feel just drained watching it. Just like, why? But yeah, Change Your Heart actually makes me feel so. It makes me feel so gross inside. It just, it just, it's just sick, bro. Yeah, honestly, I hate Coke. I just want to get back on this because this fucking AI ad. But honestly, I never. I honestly, I hate Coke. Coke just. I never liked it. I hate Coke. It all it does is just burn my throat. Also, that just burns my throat. Like Coke is nasty, bro. Fuck Coke. Honestly, Pepsi is better. We love Pepsi in this house. We stand Pepsi in this house. We love Pepsi. Just look at it. Okay. It has my two favorite colors, red and blue. Coke is just a basic red. And plus, at least Pepsi doesn't, fucking use AI. So that makes them automatically more goated. I never had Pepsi. Okay, we love Pepsi. We love Pepsi. We love Pepsi in this house. We love Pepsi. We stand Pepsi. Slay. Slay, girl. That's no reason why 2016 was not as peak as people make it out to be. Facts. Everyone goes on and on about how peak 2016 was for some reason. Because they were all like 10. But the truth is, 2016 was not. It wasn't all that, man. Coke wishes it was Dr. Pepper. Why was everything wrong with cartoons mixing a dirty toilet with broken diarrhea covered in whisk? Facts. That is all that is true. It's so true. All the last is just the Loud House is just the worst aspects of every cartoon mashed into one show. It really is. Like I know it's what you basically said, but it's just true. It is so true. Honestly, I can't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Honestly, I would rather have someone, dude. I would rather have someone throw up on my head than have to watch another second of last episode. I would rather have someone puke on my head than to watch another episode of the Loud House. Cause, ugh. Hope wish it was Dr. Pepper for real. Listen, honestly, I don't drink soda that much, but any company, any soda company is automatically better than Coke. After what Coke did, any soda company is automatically better. I don't care who it is. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Sprite, Sierra Mist, even though they just rebranded it to Starry. I still miss STREAMMAS, even though I never tried it. It was the goat, man, and now it's just it got discontinued. It got discontinued almost 3 years ago. Why would they rebrand it? There was nothing wrong with the original name. There was nothing wrong with the original name, man. See, yeah, they made it's the same drink, just with a new name, Starry. What a fucking it's so dumb. What a dumb name. STREAMMAS was perfectly fine. Like sure it didn't sell the most, but when you see what Coke is doing, does that really matter? You know, you get a big deal and then you think, oh, we don't have the actual workers anymore. Like, bro, come on. You want to be like Coke. You want to be the biggest. Okay, you're perfectly fine. Just compete with Sprite and 7 Up. Okay, you don't have to be Sprite. You don't have to be 7 Up. You just have to be STREAMMAS. That's all. That's perfectly okay. Okay, you didn't have to rebrand. Your original name was fine. Okay, the world would be a better place if STREAMMAS didn't get discontinued. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, but that's just facts. Okay, and just look at it, please. Just please come back, please. Look at the little can. Okay, it's cute. Okay, it's works. Starry is just it's just another useless rebrand. It reminds me of the soulless. It just reminds me of the soullessness of the 2020s. Of every 2020s rebrand just looks the same. It sucks. The 96 SpongeBob included seeing Nick's god awful original shows and 20s awards. Some rumors posts on my mouth history for about. Yeah. We could say just the 90s and 2016 was disappointing. And sure, I do think 2020's looks a little bit overhated. But at the same time, I really can't blame people for. Like, you really can't blame people for dropping off Nickelodeon. Because with shit like Sanjay and Craig Breadwinners in the Loud House. Well, Sanjay and Craig is actually pretty good from what I heard, but like Breadwinners in the Loud House, those can just go. I need to get Sanjay. I need to watch Sanjay and Craig sometime. Because I haven't watched it in years, man. Like, it's been literal years since I last watched Sanjay and Craig. The last time I watched it was like back in 2020. It was back in like 2019 or 2020. I can't remember. And it was supposed to be pretty good, but it's probably because it was made by one of the people who worked on SpongeBob. Yeah, exactly. Not only the soda, but bring back the Choco Taco. Not Bremer's Miles at the Lighthouse. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, at least Bremer's didn't make an episode saying that sexual harassment is good. So, yeah, that's true. Bremer's smells better. But yeah, the Choco Taco, I never got to try it. I really regret it. Well, I didn't know it existed, so no, it's not really my fault. But you know, it looks so good, man. Just look at it. I know, I know each bite takes. I know each bite you take takes a decade off your lifespan, but man, it just looks so good. There's a weird thing about me. I get sentimental over discontinued products that I have never tried in my entire life or just didn't know about. Does anyone else feel the same? Does anyone else get that same feeling? Because I do. Like when this stems from the video where Sambucha talks about discontinued products. And you know, Sambucha, you know, he's a good source creator and all that, but no, the Choco Taco, you know, it's right here. And just learning about the dates when it gets discontinued is really it's fascinating too because it just reminds me of how long it's been. You know, cheese snips look really good. I know they're just cheeses, but I know they're just rip off. I know they're just really packaged Cheez-Its, but you know, they look so good and they were discontinued 5 years ago. I just get sentimental over stuff that never.
in 2016 the shelves in 2012 when
I just get sentimental over stuff that I never got to try.
here's
And stuff like this, the Oreo Cakesters. Well, Oreo Cakesters are back too. And Lime Skittles, all Lime Skittles were discontinued. But they recently brought back the Lime Skittle. Because, in Skittles packs you get the lime flavor now. Altoid Sour, so, were those good? Honestly, they were discontinued in 2010, so, like, I don't know if anyone else can say, because, all of us were born around 2008 to 2010. But kudos bars, those were good. Those were discontinued 8, almost 9 years ago. Tic Tacs,
leave this but
Spearmint Tic Tacs. Yeah, they were discontinued 15 years ago. They were discontinued the year I was born. Oh, and these were discontinued 16 years ago. These were discontinued when some of you guys were born. It's just fascinating to see how many products have just been discontinued over time. The thing is, they always take out the fun products too. They always take away the fun products too. Like, imagine what Cheetos Twisted Puffs taste like. Imagine what that tastes like. Twinkies returned in 2016. Theirs is not like the year. Dang, you don't like Twinkies? I mean, honestly, I used to love Twinkies when I was a kid, but now, I mean, they're kind of mid, to be honest. So I get it. It's like, bro. And I heard people say after they got brought back, I mean, discontinued, they just didn't taste the same. Like, they just didn't taste good anymore. So, no, maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's why they don't taste good anymore. Normally, but I've been collecting DVDs and Blu-rays for the past year or two. It's like it's been my Christmas on Blu-ray and Blu-ray release for the show. The only Blu-ray release for the show. Dang, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. But yeah, I just get sentimental over stuff that I never got to try that got discontinued. It's this weird thing. It's just something that I get sentimental about for some reason. Cause some of these products look so fun. Like, come on, dude. And like, it's like I never got to try
should
them.
they bring back these
So that's just rough. All right, BRB guys. BRB. Guys, hold up. All right, I'm back. I was having a little steelbook SpongeBob wire included. After copy of SpongeBob Water, one steelbook and her limited edition hard release, and third one being one limited edition with the first movie. All number ways, but this steelbook and Tom Hanks with this DVD. Some good stuff, man. Oh, man, that sounds so cool. It's actually really nice to be able to like just collect stuff like that. But yeah. Alright guys. I think it's time to end it here. I think it's time to end it for tonight. Wait. SpongeBob Harvest Lemons film. Oh yeah. I have to talk about that. True. Okay, yeah. Okay. I can end in a minute. Okay, SpongeBob Water is underrated. Dude, SpongeBob Water is actually hilarious. That film is just as good as the first one, and yet it got so much hate when it came out. For no reason. It's because, this post movie. Because, the whole mentality of, post movie SpongeBob being bad was just everywhere at the time when the movie came out. But no, it's genuinely such a fun time. And now, thankfully more people are starting to come around and realize that. But, man, it took a while. It took a while for people to give SpongeBob Water the respect it deserves. That's when it was 4K remastered. It does. They should have done that for the 10th anniversary. They should have done that for the 10th anniversary. They should have done that for the 10th anniversary. Yeah, like the first one got last year. Yeah, like the first one got the 4K remastered last year for its 20th anniversary. Why couldn't the second one get the same for its 10th anniversary? You know? Like, come on. It's so easy. It is so easy to do. Like, come on. They should have done that for the 10th anniversary. They should have done it. Honestly, I was thinking about that for the past few months. I was like, dude, why didn't you do that instead? It's been bugging me. Like, the first one got remastered last year for its 20th anniversary, but it couldn't do the same for the second one in its 10th anniversary. Like, that doesn't really make sense. But okay. Plus, it made a lot of money in the box office when it was released. Yeah. It's like all Spider movies do extremely on the box office. So it's like I don't get why did they make a 4K remaster. That I hope that next year to at least make a 4K remaster of. Well, I was gonna say Smudge on the Run, but they probably won't make a 4K remaster that anytime soon. I don't really know how you guys feel about Smudge on the Run. Personally, the movie is just kind of mid. It has some good moments, but even like movie had a 4K release, have a 4K release when 4K HD became a new physical format. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's just Nickelodeon's decisions when it comes to this show. Nickelodeon's decisions when it comes to SpongeBob just doesn't make sense. Lego Movie, dude, nostalgic. Lego Movie is peak. Dude, it is that dude. It gives me so much nostalgia. Best movie in the entire 2000s. Oh, well, it came out in 2014. It's like 2010s. But yeah. Honestly, it feels like a 2000s movie. It really does. I'm like, dude. Oh, man. No, I was about to say I was gonna get off, but you know, I just enjoy chatting with all of you. My dad's been from 2014 to 2099. Oh yeah. But honestly, yeah. Honestly, I accept that. I don't care about the freaking politics right now. But politics are stressful, and I don't like to get involved because I don't take any side. So it's like, why bother? But yeah. Found this favorite cartoon on YouTube movies and TV. Attitude adjustment. Right, yeah. I think I'm about to get off here for the night. You know, this was a good stream. You know, I got all my feelings, I got all my thoughts out, and you know, I just had fun chatting with you guys. But you know, it's almost 10 p.m. where I'm at, so I guess it's a good time to call it a night. But yeah. But guys, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow. Once again, I'm streaming every day this month. And I only have 5 days left. I only have 5 days.
Hey, babe. What do you here?
Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, guys. My mom came in. She just had to do my hair real quick. Okay. But yeah. But yeah. That's it for the stream, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for showing up. And I'm just glad I got everything off my chest. You know, I actually feel a little bit better. You know, hopefully in 2026, my mental health will improve as I gradually just spend less time on social media and just improve my life overall. And yeah, I still have hope for the future. So, you know, that's better than having no hope at all. So yeah, good night, guys. This was a fun night just chatting with you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Good night, everyone. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.